There was a question from one of our followers saying, I bought from a prominent developer. The master plan showed that next to my home, there was a pool and there was a community center. And now, as the unit's getting close to handover, I was informed that none of that exists anymore. In fact, they put at the lake in front of his villa. And there was a road. It's not, even from a drawing perspective, you could never imagine they would put a lake in front of the house. And he's saying, what do I do?
There's a legal perspective and your position, and then there is the practical, right? From a legal perspective, arguably, all that is the representations of the road and community center and the gardens and the pool and so on and so forth can also be part of a contract from a legal standpoint. You cannot force a developer to all of a sudden remove the lake and put
Of course,
you can also
you
ask
could get your money back or get a compensation.
Yes,
or...
and we have done that for a few clients exactly for that reason. But ultimately, from a practical standpoint, it means you need to go to court.
To the court, and
you need to
depends
hire
on the
an expert.
judgment.
You know what the thing is, but the court precedents are pretty consistent.
Right.
You know, if you argue well and if you cite the right provisions, the precedents and jurisprudence is pretty consistent. It's just it takes time, and then there's an expert involved, and then there's a lot of documents, and parties get very upset. They want to go fight, but when the time comes to actually start spending money on lawyers, on courts, and experts, submit documents, translate documents, find more evidence. So legally, yes, it's an arguable position, and we have successfully argued that in the courts here. But from a practical standpoint, it's often too expensive and too cumbersome, and that's the advice we give them. If it's such a big issue, just sell it off to somebody else and move.